Morning, everyone. We're coming to you from our facilities and maintenance branch today to take a backstage tour of the things that go on here and to honor the classified staff who just are working around the clock for many things that relate to our schools. So we're going to start our morning hearing a little bit from Alan Rising about the work that goes on at this building.
Yeah, absolutely. So welcome everyone to this is our Don Allen maintenance yard where we house various activities. We house our maintenance and operations departments. We also house our facilities department here. The difference, maintenance are the individuals who maintain the schools, the carpenters, plumbers, electricians, other folks that actually do the day-to-day work. And then we also have our facilities division, which manages all of the major E-work, all of the major construction work, those activities that happen. They're all housed right out of here, as well as our operations teams as well.
Thank you. And operations teams?
Yeah,
do what?
Custodial, disinfection, sanitation of our school sites, all of those protocols and procedures that we're implementing in response to the COVID pandemic are all being generated right out of this office with our folks. Jose De La Mora and all of his operations managers and inspectors are doing that work.
Great. I'm glad you started with that because it's hard sometimes for the public and even for our staff to know the difference between facilities, maintenance, and operations. So thank you for starting with that.
Yeah.
So you've been with the district for how long, Alan?
4 years now, just a little bit over 4 years.
Right. And you came to us and did what first?
So prior to that, I was with Glendale Unified School District for about 6 years, and then I did a little stint in LA Unified for about 25 years. So I think I'm on like my 34th year. I don't know, I'm starting to add years up. But yeah, I've been in the facilities maintenance realm for quite a long time. I've made a career of it and enjoy it thoroughly.
And you're a member of our community? You live in the community as well?
I do. I live right up by Mark Twain Elementary School, up in the village.
Great. Well, so many of us share that, living and working in the community, and I think it gives us a great perspective about our schools and about the work in support of our schools. So we're excited to hear about what your teams do and just to take a walk around. So
absolutely.
Let's go.
So welcome.
Yeah.
This is our work control center. This is the area where all of those calls come in from school sites when there's an issue. If you have a leaky faucet or you have a leaky roof or you have an issue at a school site, it comes into these ladies and gentlemen in this room who receive those calls and convert those into a work order so that our maintenance teams can dispatch out and be able to take care of whatever that problem is.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let's stand up and say your name so we know who you are.
My name is Melissa.
Hi,
I'm a
Melissa.
long-time Long Beach Unified.
How long have you worked here?
I've worked for the district for over 20 years.
Excellent. And
But
how
I
did you
was
start?
also a student.
And you were a student. What
Yeah.
schools did you go to?
I went to Jane Addams, Lee Rossmore, which is no longer, Lindbergh, and a proud Jordan grad.
Excellent. Love that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Darlene Perkins, and I work with the district for 32 years.
Wow. Good morning.
My name is Amy Levinstein Polito, and I've been in the district as a parent for about 17 years.
My name is Lunas Saeed. I have been with the district for 5 years. I do accounting, payroll stuff, and enjoy working here. We have a great team.
Excellent. Well, nice to meet you.
Likewise, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you for the work that you all do in service to kids and the schools. We really appreciate your hard work. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
All right.
Felicia Combs is
morning,
our administrative secretary that really does a lot of the real work on the backside to keep all of us in order, make sure that what we do is organized and efficient. Communications with the main office, all of those things that we do. Felicia does a great job in making sure all those things go smoothly. So we have here Mr. David Van West.
Hi, Dave. Good morning.
He is our director of maintenance. And again, maintenance are the craftsmen that we use, the plumbers, carpenters, electricians that actually service the schools. And David's in charge of that group. Yes.
Well, thank you for having us. We'd love to hear a little bit about the work of your division and maybe something that you feel really proud of that's going on right now.
Right now, we obviously provide maintenance for the entire district. One of our larger projects is the solar projects. Right now we're going over and installing solar at many of the schools, and we're proud of that because it's going to help the district with costs and be eco-friendly.
So around us we have all the different shops. We have obviously their sign, lock shop, electrical shop. We have our receiving warehouse, our maintenance receiving warehouse down here at the end. And then we've got our carpentry shop, our plumbing shop, which is around right here. We've also got our paint shop. And those are individual shops that are outfitted for those individual trades, so that they have the special tools and equipment they would need to be able to assist them with what they do. So.
Yeah, and can you just share a little bit? We've had a new trades agreement that was recently passed by the Board of Education, how that may help to build the trade.
Community development agreement.
Yes.
Yeah, our community workforce development agreement was recently approved by the Board of Education, which is really a partnership between the district and our local trades to do a couple of things, to ensure that the work that we're getting is the best work on our school site. So our construction work would all have to follow a set of guidelines and procedures to ensure that we're getting the best work possible. But second to that, there's a lot of incentives built into that, where the unions will be partnering with us to attract more kids, attract more high school kids into the trades.
I know the Board of Education too, just reinforcing college and career readiness so that all students have a choice of what they do after they leave Long Beach Unified and meet the graduate profile. Then they have a choice of college or career. And it's a great example of focusing on, in many cases, very high paying trades that allow students to have even be certified in certain areas before they graduate. So we're thankful for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
This looks like fun.
Yeah, this is one of our many shops that we have. This is our Carpentry Shop mill, where we do a lot of the work to build some of the custom things that we have on our school sites. Dave is our mill carpenter.
Yeah.
And most recently he worked on some tables at the board
Yes, he
office.
did. So Dave, 32 years ago, built 2 tables for the Board of Education. We have Mrs. Craighead, the president of the board, here with us today. And then recently, to accommodate all of us, our team being with the board, you built 2 new tables. So, and have you done many different jobs in the district, or have you stuck with your
I started
your
here
trade?
as a journeyman carpenter, but I've done everything from hanging doors and making windows to mainly taking care of this place and building cabinets.
Yeah.
Taking care of all the equipment as well as building whatever needs to be made.
For classrooms and for other places, yeah, thank you. That's awesome. It's a great connection to our students and to our teachers and schools, the work that you do. So, well, great. Well, thanks for letting us come into your space today. It's awesome. Yeah. How long have you worked for the district?
I've been working for 20 years now.
20 years.
Yeah.
In different jobs or always in the glass shop?
No, I started as a glazer, as a journeyman glazer. So yeah, I won the lotto when I got this job.
Yeah.
Who we have here is we have Mr. Dave Miranda. He's our Executive Director of Facilities. His responsibility is to manage our construction, our Measure E, our Measure K team, and all of the staff that actually help do that bond work.
I've loved that you all, during our school closure, you've seen this as an opportunity, not that we wanted to close schools or to have a pandemic going on, but talk a little bit about how your facilities work has accelerated during the school closure in the time of pandemic.
So a number of different things we've done during the pandemic, right? One, in many cases, we're able to accelerate work, right? So without students and staff on site on a daily basis, we're able to expedite work with contractors. The other piece we've been hard at work on is a space analysis, right? So we feel, and both Ellen and I have talked about this recently, we feel we know our facilities much better than we ever have, right? Because we've been physically walking every single space, every classroom, every auxiliary space on every single classroom facility in the district over the course of the last couple months.
Well, thanks for using this really difficult time in society to really get some good work done on behalf of our students and schools. It's great.
Excellent.
So I think you're going to show us one last thing before we take off today.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
For all of our school sites, going back into the early 1900s of all of the school sites that we've built. And some of these are, in themselves, they are works of art. Some of these are actually drawn on linen.
Wow.
They're so old. So we're going through a couple of things. Obviously, these are fantastic and I love them. I'm kind of old school, but we're also moving into the 21st century. So we're going through a process now of digitizing all of these plans to make them available, not only for our construction teams, but our maintenance teams as well. So
my job is for document control. What I do is organize the document flow from the facilities and the maintenance department and the contractors to make sure or ensure that we keep the records and up to date and current at all times.
Okay. Wow, that's neat. And how long have you worked for Long Beach Unified?
This will be my second year.
Great. Well, we're so glad to have you. Thanks for the work that you do.
Oh, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Take care. Something I've loved just watching get better and better over the last several years is the connection between business offices and our schools or academic offices.
Yes.
That's unique. That doesn't happen in every district, but the conversations and collaboration that go on when there's a facilities or a maintenance project with the school support offices, the level offices, with the curriculum office. And I even Sarah talking about her expertise that she brought in, knowing about the function of schools and curriculum. I love that aspect of our district, that there's conversations, things are not siloed just because of the expertise that we're able to talk and in service really to our students. And I appreciate that about you and the way that you approach your work and the way that your staff approaches their work. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for a great morning.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to the facilities department.
Yeah,
Facilities
thanks.
and maintenance department. So
Great.
thank you.